everyone, welcome back to Pantry Exploits. So in our last video about succulents and terrariums, we talked about the fact that we have been pruning some of our succulents and taking those leaves, setting them aside and preparing them for propagation. So our hope is to grow lots of new little succulents over the coming weeks and months. In order to do that, we very carefully separated some leaves from the mother plants about 3 days ago, left them out in an airy but not drafty spot indoors with plenty of indirect sunlight during the day. It allowed the plants to form a little callus over the open wound, as gardeners would describe it, in the leaf. And there are two schools of thought on propagating succulents. Some advocate for allowing the plants to dry for about 3 days, then laying them in a shallow tray of soil, misting them with plenty of water, and repeating that process every couple of days as the new plants, the plants that are propagating, need a good deal more water than more mature plants, which should only be watered when their soil has become very dry. Another school of thought on this is that you can take the clippings directly from the mother plant, put them in a tray of soil, but then wait to water them for several days until they begin to dry out a bit so that they don't become waterlogged and, as we discussed in our previous video, split open because they've received too much water and taken up too much water. So very quickly prepared our cactus and succulent potting soil in a shallow planting tray, just spritzing it with some water to make it moist to start. And then you can arrange these leaves in any way that works for you, both in terms of the use of space, and if you'd like it to look a little bit decorative while the plants are in the process of propagating, you can do that too. See them placed kind of face down, so that the open part of the leaf is toward the soil. And we've pruned pieces from a couple of different types of succulents. So our hope is to end up with a variety of baby plants at the end of this process. The little guy that I just knocked over there is actually an example of a leaf that separated from a plant. We actually didn't intend to separate it from the plant in question at the time, but we thought that maybe we could salvage it by placing it in some soil with the research that we've done, and it has already got about a 1/3 to a 1/2 inch little sprout coming off of it just within the week. So kind of neat to see that one taking off, and it gives us some hope that this project is going to be successful as well. So we've got all of these. And then again, very quickly, just provide them with some more moisture, because these have not had any water in the last 3 days. And then we're going to put them back in that same airy, sunny indoor spot so that the temperature that they have been acclimated to continues to be the same, keep some consistency for the plant. Again, plenty of air, but not too much of a draft. And lots of sunlight. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying our videos, please do subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and on YouTube, please be sure to hit that little alarm bell so that you get notified of new videos when we post them. Thanks very much. Take care.